Love is not rude. And you would think that this would be a trait that as Christians we would steer clear of. But that is not the case, to be honest. There are some very rude Christians that exist, and the worst part is many of them don't even see that kind of behavior as being sinful. But the Bible reminds us from 1 Corinthians that love is not rude. And very often this is evident in our relationships, especially when it involves disagreements or conflicts, or better yet, we just don't like the person, or the person has been offending us in certain ways. We tend to be very rude towards them. You see that in marriage relationships, where when there is an argument, people fight below the belt. They're very condescending, very dishonoring in the types of descriptive words that are being expressed. You find that people are very insulting with their remarks, but as Christians, we are expected to be kind with our words. We're expected not to be rude. We are supposed to honor each other. I mean, that person is God's child. That person is God's son. That person is God's daughter. And we are expected to treat that person as the person of value that they are, and be very careful of the way that we interact and the way that we express our disagreements and difference in opinions. We are supposed to honor people. I mean, even in the workplace, you might not be agreeable to everything that your boss have in place, or you can respectfully disagree. And as Christians, we have to be careful that we're not rude, and we need to guard against that behavior where we are dishonoring. The Bible says we are to honor our leaders, we are to be respectful, we are to be loving in the way that we express ourselves. And we need to put that into practice, especially in our relationships, so that God would be honored in all that we do.